What if the biggest difference between wealthy people and everyone else isn't intelligence, luck, or even hard work, but how they respond to stress and setbacks? Because here's the truth. Everyone faces stress. Everyone faces failure. Everyone gets knocked down. The difference is what happens next. Today, we're breaking down exactly how rich, healthy people handle stress and setbacks differently, and how you can start doing the same thing starting today. Welcome to The Wealthy Body, where we help you build your wealth and your health at the same time. Today, we're doing something different, a direct comparison between how wealthy, healthy people respond to stress versus how most people respond. The differences are shocking. Let's get into it. Round 1. When they lose money. When a broke person loses money, an unexpected bill, a bad investment, a job loss, the typical response is panic, denial, or blame. They stress eat. They lose sleep. They make impulsive decisions trying to fix the problem fast. They might turn to alcohol or comfort food to cope. The stress response takes over completely and leads to even worse financial and health decisions. When a wealthy person loses money, the response looks completely different. They pause. They assess the damage calmly. They ask one question: what can I control right now? They treat it like a problem to solve, rather than a catastrophe to survive. Warren Buffett lost billions during the 2008 financial crisis, and famously said he slept just fine. Not because he didn't care, but because he had trained himself to separate his emotional state from his financial situation. This skill is learnable. It starts with one practice. Before reacting to any financial setback, take 24 hours before making any decision. Round 2. When their health falls off track. When a broke person misses a week of workouts or eats badly for a few days, the typical response is all or nothing thinking. They tell themselves they've already ruined it, so they might as well give up entirely. One bad week becomes one bad month, becomes quitting altogether. The stress of falling off track actually makes the problem worse. When a wealthy, healthy person falls off track, and they do, everyone does, their response is completely different. They treat it like a minor detour, not a dead end. They miss a week of workouts and simply start again on Monday without guilt or drama. They eat badly at a social event and have a healthy breakfast the next morning without punishing themselves. They understand that consistency over months and years matters infinitely more than perfection over days. The setback doesn't define the journey. The response does. Round 3. When they face a major life setback. Job loss, divorce, health diagnosis, financial ruin. These things happen to everyone regardless of wealth. The difference is in the recovery. When most people face a major setback, they contract. They stop investing in themselves. They stop exercising. They eat poorly. They isolate. And they let the setback define their identity for months or even years. When wealthy, healthy people face major setbacks, they do the opposite. They expand. They double down on the habits that make them feel strong. They work out more, not less. They read more. They reach out to mentors and networks. They reframe the setback as information. What is this teaching me? What door is closing so a better one can open? This isn't toxic positivity. It's a trained response built through years of intentional practice. Round 4. How they physically manage stress. Here's where health and wealth collide most directly. When most people are stressed, they reach for things that feel good in the moment but make everything worse. Junk food, alcohol, excessive TV, doom scrolling. These behaviors spike cortisol, disrupt sleep, impair decision-making, and lead to weight gain. Every comfort behavior chosen in a moment of stress makes the next stressful situation harder to handle. Wealthy, healthy people have built a completely different stress response toolkit. Exercise is their #1 stress management tool. And it's not a coincidence. Exercise reduces cortisol, releases endorphins, and improves sleep quality all at once. They also prioritize sleep above almost everything else during stressful periods because they know that sleep deprivation makes every problem feel bigger and every solution feel further away. They meditate, journal, or walk in nature. All free, all scientifically proven to reduce stress hormones within minutes. Round 5. Their relationship with failure. This is the biggest difference of all. For most people, failure is something to be ashamed of, proof that they're not good enough, not smart enough, not lucky enough. Failure triggers a shame spiral that leads to giving up, hiding, and playing smaller going forward. For wealthy, healthy people, failure is data. It's feedback. It's proof that they tried something hard enough to fail at. Every successful entrepreneur has a long list of failures. Every fit person has weeks where they fell completely off track. The difference is, they extract the lesson and move forward faster than everyone else. They've reframed failure from a reflection of their worth to a requirement of their growth. And that single mindset shift, more than any habit, any diet, or any investment strategy, is what separates people who build extraordinary lives from people who stay stuck. So there you have it. The 5 ways wealthy, healthy people handle stress and setbacks differently. They pause before reacting to financial loss. They get back on track without guilt when health falls off. They expand during major setbacks instead of contracting. They use exercise and sleep as stress tools instead of food and alcohol. And they treat failure as data, not shame. You don't need to be wealthy to start responding like this. You just need to choose one of these responses the next time life gets hard. Drop a comment below. Which round resonated with you the most? And if you want more content on building your wealth and your health, subscribe to The Wealthy Body. See you in the next one.